I just want to point out that for my channel, I actually had a few videos that had copyright claims on them. There were actually 22 videos. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is another day in my Vlogmas. That doesn't even make sense. Today I'm finally going to be talking about something that has been a long time coming. I finally received my Google Adsense pin. For those of us who are YouTubers, we know that our Google Adsense pin is like the key thing that you need to get paid from Adsense, from Google Adsense, i.e. from YouTube. So, and one of the biggest challenges of being a YouTuber in Nigeria is actually having your pin delivered to you. I was about to start facing that as a challenge, but I'm going to tell you guys exactly how my experience went in applying for and receiving this pin. I'm going to tell you guys all the things that I did, all the things I put in place, all the things that I had to do to make sure that my pin was delivered, and then what I did to, would I say, hasten up the process in this video. First things first, if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, kindly click on that subscribe button and the bell beside it so you'll be notified whenever I post new content. Go ahead and leave a comment in relation to this video and check out my other videos. Thank you. Now, Google AdSense is basically the company in charge of the financial aspect of YouTube for YouTubers. Google AdSense is the company that pays YouTubers the money that they earn from posting videos to YouTube. Google AdSense is a part of Google actually, and let's just say they're basically in charge of paying YouTubers their money. Now, how earning money on YouTube works is you post a video, we don't get paid for the views that we get on the video, we don't get paid for the likes that we get on the video, we don't get paid for the comments that are dropped on the video, we don't even get paid from the watch time that we get on our videos. What we do get paid for is the amount of times people click on the ads that appear on our videos. So anytime that you see a YouTuber who's monetized have an ad appear on a video that you're about to watch, if you click on that ad and then you watch that ad from beginning to end, it counts as revenue for the YouTuber. But if you skip the ad, sometimes it means skipping the money. There are ads that are skippable, there are ads that are not skippable. So those are two types of ads. First of all, let's talk about the journey from starting a YouTube channel to getting to the point where you start earning from YouTube. To start earning from YouTube, you have to first of all have a channel, which is actually easy because once you have a Gmail account, a Google account, you instantly have a channel and you can post on YouTube. What's actually difficult is posting consistently, posting enough to build up your watch time, posting enough to build your subscribers, and posting enough to do all of this within 1 year. We usually get a 365-day time period to build our subscribers up to 1,000 subscribers and to have 4,000 watch hours on our channel. Now, watch hours are kind of the most important part where earnings are concerned, because it's very easy to get your 1,000 subscribers from different means, but when it comes to the watch hours, if people are not watching your videos, if people are not consistently staying on your channel to check out your content, you may not have that number of watch hours within a year. And 4,000 watch hours, when you break it down, it's actually 240,000 minutes, which means people should have watched the videos on your channel for 240,000 minutes. People who hear this actually think it's easy. When you don't think about it, you think it's easy, but if you actually start seeing people view your videos, if you start seeing people watch your videos, you will notice that it's not that easy to actually hit 240,000 watch minutes, especially if your content is not content that is particularly eye-catching. But it's not something that's impossible. I mean, I did it. There are thousands of YouTubers out there who've done it, so it's not impossible. It's very, very doable. So you guys, you have to note that if you're an upcoming YouTuber or you're an aspiring YouTuber, you have to first of all have your 1,000 subscribers down, and then you have to have your 4,000 watch hours down within a year. If you don't have your 4,000 watch hours down within a year, what happens is that YouTube kind of takes back all those hours and it kind of resets back to 0 hours. So you have to start working your way all the way back to 4,000 watch hours, and it does not instantly reset. It just kind of reduces until you're basically working back from the bottom to the top. So that's it for how to get to the point where you're actually recognized for the YouTube partnership program. That's what it's called, the YouTube partnership program. It simply means you're recognized by YouTube as having met the requirement for being monetized on YouTube. Now onto the monetization part. To be monetized, you have to apply to or for the YouTube partnership program. So you have to apply to the YouTube partnership program, and then your channel will be put under review to consider whether or not you are okay to be monetized by YouTube. And now there are a few things that can actually hinder someone's channel from getting monetized. If you have copyright strikes or copyright claims on your channel, that if you've used content that maybe wasn't originally yours and you did not credit the original owner of the content, and then even if you did credit the original owner of the content, sometimes they may just give you a copyright claim. Now, if these copyright claims or strikes keep building up, your channel can even be put under review to be disconnected, to be ended, to be removed. That you will no longer be a creator on YouTube. And it's very important that you take note of these things. Don't use content that will be copyrighted. If you receive an email from YouTube that says you're using content that is copyrighted, it's best to take that content down or try to remove. If it's sound, there are actually options to take out the sound from your video, and all of this can be done on YouTube Creator Studio. So once you apply to the YouTube partnership program, your channel is going to be put under review, and sometimes the review time usually spans anywhere from 24 hours to 2 weeks. So they're going to be reviewing your channel to check if you are suitable for monetization within 24 hours to 2 weeks. And for me, it took less than 24 hours for my channel to be reviewed. I think that was just a very good period for YouTube, because there are stories I've heard of people who had their channel under review for 6 months. I know people who had their channel under review for 4 months, for some people almost a year, and then they finally got monetized. But for me, it took less than 24 hours. It just happened very, very easy, and I was not expecting it at that time, because I heard it usually takes a long time. So when I received the email that my channel was monetized, I was like, why was it so fast? But I accepted it regardless. My channel got monetized in February of this year, that's 2020. So my channel got monetized, and then I started earning immediately. I just want to point out that for my channel, I actually had a few videos that had copyright claims on them. There were actually 22 videos that had copyright claims on them. Now, copyright claims are different from copyright strikes. Copyright claims are just the notification that the content you are using is not your own, and then the revenue that you get will be going to the owner of that content, or you will not make any revenue from that video at all. And then copyright strikes are pure copyright strikes. The content you're using is not your own, you will not earn anything, and it puts your channel, the strike actually puts your channel at risk of being taken down from YouTube. Whereas copyright claims, they don't directly affect your channel, except you will not get the revenue from the content that you used. So I actually had 22 videos with copyright claims on them at that time, and I was actually rushing to take down these videos, because I heard if you have things like copyright claims, it will take longer for your channel to be monetized. So I was rushing to take down all of my copyright claims, but I still got the notification within 24 hours that my channel was monetized, and I was like, we moved. So after the monetization came, I started earning immediately for my channel. I had to set all of my videos to start earning. You have an option in your studio that says, should you monetize this video? You see yes, you see no. So I had to set all of my content to yes for the monetization part, and then I had to go to work setting the videos to have ads where I wanted ads to be. Now, ads are basically advertisements. These small videos that you see that appear before a creator's video starts playing. So if you see ads by MTN, if you see ads by Close Up, if you see ads by Vaseline, those are those mini videos that are basically advertising another company on top of a creator's video. Those are ads, and those are what you have to watch for us to get paid. So the ads started coming, and then I started getting paid from February up until now, although I did not receive my first income from YouTube until last month, being November, because I had not gotten my PIN. Now this is where the PIN is important. Once you open your YouTube account, you start running your YouTube channel the way you want it, and then it's important that you have a Google Adsense account. A Google Adsense account is actually where the money is going to. It's also important that your Google AdSense account is very functional and is directly connected to you. It's yours. There are no glitches in the account. The account is used legitimately for receiving your YouTube payment. Now for my Google AdSense account, it was easy to open that one. I'm going to include screenshots here of the process. It was very easy to open that one because I am on some groups on WhatsApp where they actually tell you of their experiences. People who have gone through all of these things before us, they talk about their experiences opening the AdSense account, and then they talk about everything that went down with them. So it was easy for me to actually keep track of all of the stories that people had told me. It was easy for me to understand what I needed to do, and then you have to ask questions, otherwise you're going to do one thing wrong and then you may lose the whole thing. You may lose your AdSense account, you may lose your YouTube channel. And your Google AdSense account is the most important thing when it comes to paying you from YouTube, because if you don't have an AdSense account, I mean, the money is not going to come. So for the Google AdSense account, there is the registration process. Google is going to keep you updated on all the things you need to do for registration of your Google AdSense account. So once you open the account, they're going to be outlining the steps you need to follow to have your account registered and to have your account open authentically. So you're going to input your address, you're going to input your account number that you want your money to be paid to, and then you're going to input your PIN. Now that's where this thing comes in. This thing is like, it's easier for people in Obodo Ibo to receive it than it is for people in Nigeria, because in Nigeria, guys, it's so sad. I have been to post offices and then I see people's Google accounts AdSense PIN. They're like, they have so many pins, and then the maximum number of times you can apply for the pin is 3 times, and I applied twice. So there are people who have their AdSense pins there and their pins have been lying there, because the thing is, when you apply for your AdSense pin, it has to be delivered to the post office closest to you. Now some people's AdSense pin don't end up in the post office closest to them in Nigeria. And then I've heard stories of people moving from post office to post office trying to find their PIN, and then at a point they just gave up because they couldn't find the PIN and it was becoming frustrating. And trust me, to be seeing your money growing on YouTube and not being able to touch your money is very frustrating. So what actually happened with mine was, I did not see mine in the post office closest to me, and I applied twice. There were 2 things that happened. One was I didn't see it in the post office closest to me and I had to apply again. And then the second thing was, the reason I didn't see it in the post office closest to me was actually based on me. I had used an address that wasn't mine, so I didn't know that the address that wasn't mine is the one that got recorded on my Google AdSense account. I actually went back and I changed the address to my address, and then I applied for the PIN, which is what I thought I did for the first time. But apparently the first address that they got was the one that I used, which wasn't mine. So I was looking for the PIN in the post office closest to me, whereas it was in the post office closest to the address that I gave them. So that's actually what happened. That's kind of what delayed my payment, because there is no date here which says the day that it was brought. I actually looked at the entire thing and go, well, yep, that was that. There's no date here that says the day that it was delivered, but it was delivered based on the address that I put in first. So for the delivery part, like I said, you have to check the post office closest to you, and then if it's not there, you have to check the next post office closest to you. Some people even have to go as far as post office in other local government areas that are not where they live. That's the situation in Nigeria. So for me, it was easy because I actually applied twice. I applied for the PIN first in August, and then I applied the second time in September. Now I'm going to tell you guys what delayed my application. I did not have the international passport, and I actually did not have money to apply for an international passport. I was broke. So I didn't have the funds to apply for the international passport, but I eventually was able to get funds, and then I was able to apply and I received my passport. And then the passport is what you need to verify your identity on your Google AdSense account. So you either need your passport or you need your national identification card. For Nigerians here, the only thing that was working at the time was our international passport. So that's what I used to input my verification. And then I got verified, and then they sent my PIN the first time. For your PIN delivery, it usually takes anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks. And I'm thinking mine took 2 to 4 weeks. But they delivered it to the second post office, which was closer to the address that I input on my Google AdSense. And then I went back and changed the address, and then I had to go get my pin. So I ended up looking for my pin in the post office closest to me, and after a couple of tries, I didn't find it the first month, I didn't see it the second month. That's when I thought I should go and check the other post office that's closer, or the second post office that's kind of close to me but not quite. And then I checked there, and then I saw my pin. Now from the pin, for your Google AdSense account, you have the option of selecting the type of bank account that you want your money to be paid into, and you have the option of inputting your Nigerian bank account, or you have the option of inputting a domiciliary bank account, which is a dollar or a pound or other currency bank accounts. For me, I use my domiciliary bank account, which enables you to pay me in dollars directly. If you use your Nigerian bank account, you're going to be paid directly in naira, which means whatever sum of money you have on Google AdSense, on your Google Ads, or in your Google AdSense account, when it's time to receive the payment, they are going to just convert that money to naira and pay you in naira, which, to be quite frank, is going to be less than you will receive if you were paid directly in dollars, which is why I had to go get my domiciliary account done. So I got my domiciliary account set up, and I am paid in dollars directly. In Nigeria, the dollar to naira rate is this. So this is the dollar to naira rate, which means if you're earning in dollars, you actually make more money in naira than if you get your money paid in naira directly. And that's really important for us, because you have to save those dollars for the rainy days. So that's about it for the process of receiving this Google AdSense pin. I don't want this video to be too long, but guys, please, if you have any questions, kindly go ahead and leave them in the comment section, and I'll reply to them as soon as I can. But for me, the important point I want you guys to note from this video is, to earn from YouTube, you have to first have a channel. You have to, once you have a channel, you have to hit your 1,000 subscribers, and then your 4,000 watch hours, or 240,000 watch minutes, and then you proceed to apply for the YouTube partnership program. You proceed to open your Google AdSense account, by which you are paid, and then once you apply for your Google AdSense account, you verify your identity, and then you input the pin you are going to receive from Google AdSense. Once you input that pin, that's it. They basically start paying you, because as soon as I inputted the pin, they sent my first payment, and then they sent the second one, and that's how it is subsequently. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you learned one or two things about earning money on YouTube. Kindly let me know in the comment section if you have any questions that I haven't answered, and I'll address them without hesitation. And then thank you guys so much. Bye.